Hey, um, this is part 2 of the video just describing every part of the procedure for me, from me deciding to where I am now, which is 5 days away from my surgery. Please, if you join in the journey, subscribe, please. I used the magic word, so thank you, because I know you did it. You did it. Anyway, um, where I was is getting my blood work done and the little bit of unprofessionalism. So the young woman who drew my blood actually was very on par with what she needed to be doing. There was another young woman in the facility who overheard me saying I was getting my BBL, and immediately jumped into questioning me about payment plans. I'm like, girl, I don't know. I used my debit card. She was like, girl, you better do some squats. I, honest to God, didn't even know what to say to that. She asked me to stand up and stuff so she could look at my body. It's like, how you feel about my body is not going to have anything to do with what, where, or why I'm doing this. So why is you like literally grilling me like that? It was just really, it was uncomfortable. And I understand, friendly conversation, people are interested in the procedure, people think about it and so on and so forth, but it's like, girl, take your questions to YouTube. I'm telling y'all, she went too far. Did I say she told me do some squats? I'm going to do this surgery. You do some squats. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't I hate being told what to do. But anyways, and these were not the only weird things she said. She even put out a calendar and scheduled a date and told me I was going to have to come back. And I'm like, just to show y'all? Like, I literally had to ask at that point, are you kidding me? Like, girl, it's people do this. Like, the internet, it works. Just Google it. Don't be grilling me at your job. That's weird. But anyway, all besides the point. Within 30 days prior to surgery, you need your blood work done and cleared. Within 30 days of your surgery, you need clearance from your primary care doctor, which is very quick and painless. They look at the labs from your blood work and ask you if you're okay. That's pretty much it. I would have done the physician's clearance over the phone, but I almost never go to the doctor, so I hadn't actually seen my primary care physician in over 2 years, so they made me come in. But again, it was okay. The blood work was good. You okay? You cleared. We'll deal with the paperwork. You have a pre-op appointment with your surgeon, re-meeting and just making sure you don't have any more questions and so on and so forth. And I'll say I'm one of those people who never utilizes the time to ask their doctor questions. I don't ask enough questions. I really don't. But it's okay. We here. At that appointment, at the doctor that I'm using, that is the point at which all of my surgeon's fees needed to be paid. The surgeon's fees for the doctor that I used was just over $7,000. I will tell you, I have said this in other videos. I'll be telling you guys who my doctor is after my procedure. I'm not trying to hold it hostage. I'll tell you guys why I held out after my procedure. But paid that. And that pre-op appointment is also nothing. It's just another look at you, some before pictures depending on how far away your initial consultation before pictures were. And again, that opportunity to ask any questions that you would like at that point. Quick in and out. Really, they just want you to come in and pay that money, I'm pretty sure. Like, and they double check that blood work or whatever and say, okay, everything is good as well. But obviously, I made me go to the other doctor for them to say that. So anyway, the anesthesiologist calls a week before the procedure. Again, this is all the things that I had to do with my doctor. I'm not sure how other doctors or facilities or what have you do this, but the week before my procedure, my anesthesiologist calls for their fee, which was a little bit over $1,100. And I have to pay the surgery center. The facility that I'm actually having the procedure done at is not at the actual doctor's office. And I'm actually really, really glad about that, because the facility is actually a lot closer to my home than the doctor's office. But all of this is besides the point. Take care of the anesthesiologist. We talked about your pre-op appointment. We talked about the blood work. We talked about the physician's clearance that you have to have. You have to do a COVID test, which I just did today. Again, that's pandemic procedures. Normally, you wouldn't have to test for anything else, but and I did do a post about how the COVID test went today. So check out that post about how I'm feeling 5 days before surgery and all of the things I'm addressing today. And the facility that I am having the procedure done at doesn't need their money until the day before surgery. That charge is $1,275. So there is the little over $7,000 I paid for my surgeon's fees, the $1,100 I paid for my anesthesiologist, and the $1,275 that I paid the surgery center. Most of which is taken care of in that last 2 weeks prior to surgery. Again, I did not finance. I wish I had more information or more perspective or experience with that world, because I know a lot of people do it that way, but I don't. If you guys would like to learn some ways that you can make extra money on the side without actually getting another job or committing to any specific hours or anything, please subscribe to my channel. I will be posting about ways that I make and save money on the side that put me in a position to just pay this comfortably without it throwing off any part of my finances. Subscribe.